Hey guys, this is Tone Fernandez with your social media lead generation tips, helping social media marketers like you get ahead on social media, guys. Today I'm coming to you from the Sears Tower here in downtown Chicago, one of the largest buildings in the world. And today, guys, I'm going to talk about how to talk about your product on social media. Not just talking and drilling people about what your product is, but how to properly talk about your product or service. But before we get started, if you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time we post videos just like this. All right, so how to talk about your product. So the big thing, let me paint the picture for you, is a lot of people talk about their product, whether it's a shake, whether it's a service, I sell homes, whether it's some type of cream for their skin, whatever it is. People buy this product, they name it, that's all they do. But they don't talk about the benefits of it. So you got to go two layers deep. You got to talk about the benefit of the benefit. So for example, if I'm talking about my weight loss shake, I talk about how it helps you lose weight. But what are some of the benefits of losing weight? And here's what I mean. Losing weight is good. But what are some underlying benefits, second layer deep, of losing weight? Well, number one, you get better, lower cholesterol levels, reduces the amount of stress, reduces the amount of, the chances of you getting a heart attack. Now I have more things to talk about as opposed to just saying, buy this, you lose weight. Let's take a look at some other examples. I always talk about how I'm in the life insurance industry, and I always talk about, the first level of the benefit of life insurance is, you get money if you die. But what are some second to third level benefits of that? Maybe some people want to pay for college tuition for their children. Maybe some people want to provide their mortgage to be paid off. Maybe some people are looking for just final expense. So what exactly is that second layer deep that you're looking for? So a lot of times, if you want to separate yourself from other people on social media, one of the main things you got to do is you have to talk about that second layer benefit, if not the first layer benefit. And a lot of people do this. And what happens is it opens up the amount of topics that you're talking about on social media, and you're educating your audience on the second benefit, not just the first primary benefit. And I see this happen a lot. For example, I was working with a young lady in the skincare industry, and I was working on her channel, and she kept talking about how her cream, her product made people's skin look better. Cool, but how? What are two levels deep that you can go into that? So second layer deep would be, exfoliating the skin allows for dead skin to die, allowing new skin to be developed. She started finding secondary topics that she can discuss. What ends up happening is when you go two layers deep on that benefit, is people are enlightened because you're talking about something specific that they've been dealing with. But if you're just drilling people on the first layer benefit, where saying, hey, this is going to help your skin, or this shake is going to help you lose weight, or this energy drink is going to give you more energy, you got to go deeper than that. And what ends up happening is a few benefits. Like I mentioned before, it opens up more topics for you to talk about, but then it starts targeting people who are looking for something in particular. So if I'm only talking about how my product helps you lose weight, but then there's a group of people who maybe they're not looking to lose weight, but that my product will help them suppress their appetite to maintain their weight, then I start attracting them by going two layers deep. So I thought that was important because I see people in different companies, different network marketing companies, direct sales companies. I see people who have different products. And, I see how they are marketing their product. And it's, a lot of us do it at the beginning. It's not the right way to do it. But a lot of us do it because we're new. We drill people about our products. We talk about a promo. But what substance do we have behind that? And if you take that two layers deep, then what you can do is you can start educating your people on the various things that your product does. I was talking to a real estate agent one time, and I said, yes, mentioning selling homes is good, but what other benefits do you offer? And he's like, what do you mean? I just sell homes. I was like, what separates you from the other people? What separates you? So you're a real estate agent. Your first benefit is you help people buy homes, but what makes you separate, from the other people? And he started thinking about it. He's like, well, I usually do this when most real estate agents don't. I said, now you're thinking, you're going two layers deep. Talk about that in your videos. Talk about that on your blog. Talk about that on your social media channel. And what ends up happening is you start to find subjects that you didn't realize you had in you. Even in social media lead generation, sometimes I talk about, hey, you can generate leads using social media with good content. But if you go layers deep, what happened for me is I started opening up more content to share with individuals like you. Hey, how are you doing this? What exactly are you struggling with? And what happens is talking about the benefit of the benefit provides more insight. Now I have people who are looking for specific topics, who are finding me on YouTube, who are finding me on Facebook, who are finding my group, and they're saying, wow, this specific information that you gave me helped me a lot. So just to summarize, talking about the benefit of the benefit. Go 2 layers deep when describing your product. Don't just talk about what it does. Talk about how what it does helps people in various ways. And then another thing is, make sure that when you're talking about your product, that you don't just, isolate it to one group. There's so many groups of people that you're not realizing that can use your product, and talking about going 2 layers deep is going to help you with that. So hope these tips were helpful. If it was, I got a free gift for you guys. 10 days of lead training. It's a training that I created. For 10 days, I'll send you a different lead tip every day via email, so that you can either learn a new post, different type of content strategies to generate leads on social media. I appreciate you guys for jumping on. And for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys out there on the field.